Hey you guys, before I get into this video, I just want to apologize to a lot of y'all for the other videos on the channel where they had no sound to them. I am so sorry. I was using my selfie stick and the mic that's attached to it, I plugged into the headphone jack of my phone, and that caused the videos to not have sound, and I did not know that at first, and I'm truly sorry. I really am. I'm gonna redo those, I promise. But this video I want to talk about is of the Carolina Theater in downtown Greensboro, North Carolina. Now if y'all saw the video I uploaded last week of the theater, I was downtown filming that, and if you saw the picture in the beginning of the video, it is a picture I took at the Carolina Theater, which is the ghost of the woman who died in the theater. And the last picture at the very end was of the man who died in the theater. So I caught both of their ghosts on camera, well, in a picture, but I'll get into more of that. But this video is about the Carolina Theater. Now see, before the theater was built, there was a house that sat on that property, right where the theater sat, where the theater is. Before the theater, there was a house that sat on that property. I believe back in the late 1800s, probably. A little boy tragically passed away in that house. And I guess they demolished the house, which is very sad for that. I feel so bad for that little boy, I really do. God bless his soul. I mean, whatever happened to him was terrible, and I feel bad for that. That was very tragic, but but after all that, back in 1920, they built the Carolina Theater, and it was a performing arts center. Opening night, it first opened October 31st, 1927. The first movie ever shown was the 1922 black and white horror silent film Nosferatu. That was the first film ever shown at the Carolina Theater. And then I believe back more into the 30s and all, they got into doing showing movies with sound to it. But the little boy, that's the first ghost that haunts the theater. Second ghost, 1981. There was a homeless woman who was mentally disturbed, and she hid behind the seats in the theater, and she told the people that if she did not get her medicine, that Greensboro was going to burn that night. She was not lying. That woman was not lying. And she hid behind the seats somewhere, and the people that locked up the theater, they didn't know she was still in there. They thought she left. But she hid behind the seats or something in the theater. And after they locked up the theater and all for the night, the homeless woman, she went into the south stairwell in the theater, and she started a fire. And she set the theater up. She caused the theater to burn. She set a fire. She went to the south stairwell in the theater. She started a fire, and she died in the fire. The woman died in that fire, which, you know, I feel bad for her. I really do. I really do. I feel bad for that woman. I really do. The third ghost that haunts the theater is of a steel worker. See, this man, the fire that the woman started, it caused a lot of damage done to the theater. It was a lot of damage done. So they were working on rebuilding and fixing everything in the theater. I don't think that the whole theater burned down. I think it was a lot of the inside of the theater that got damaged. So they were working on that. And a steel worker fell from one of the beams in the construction of it, and he died. And that's the third ghost that haunts the theater. I only thought it was 2 ghosts until I read up online. It was 3 ghosts of a steel worker, and I was like, holy crap! Like, well, that's horrible. That's sad. Like that man had his whole life ahead of him, and jeez. But it's pretty wild. I mean, the news person, Eric Chilton, him and a few of his buddies or something decided to sleep inside the Carolina Theater one night to investigate it, just to see if anything would happen. And so they did. He heard all kinds of creepy things happening in that theater. He had to get out of there the next day. He could not stay in there. Now see, people have said that they have seen, now see, a lot of people that perform there, they have plays, movies, stuff like that go on. I've been to this theater 3 times, and I love this theater. It's like the best theater ever. I love it. But in the back where they keep all the costumes and stuff, the dressing rooms and stuff for the cast to get ready for plays and stuff, a lot of people said that they have seen a lady walking around in there, which is her. She plays a lot of tricks on them. I mean, it's her that they see, the one who started the fire. There's been a little boy spotted in the theater, the one who tragically passed away in the house that was originally there before the theater. And it's pretty tragic when you read the stories on it. It's very heartbreaking, really. It's just very heartbreaking, but yeah. But that is the Carolina Theater. Now, I want to take a tour of the theater now. Now, I believe around Halloween or whatever, you can take and have them to give you a tour of the Carolina Theater. And they tell you the history behind it and all. I want to do that, but I believe you got to pay to do that. And I can't afford that right now. And I mean, if I could, I'd do it, you know. That would be great. That'd be awesome. Because I want to learn more about it, because I love the theater, and I would love to know more about it. It is a historical landmark. It is a historical landmark. It's been here since the 20s. And it's an amazing theater. If any of you ever get the chance to come to downtown, if any of y'all get the chance to come to Greensboro, North Carolina, check out the Carolina Theater. Check it out. And if you can get in, and if you see any movies or plays that are going on there, well, it's usually plays, but if you guys can find anything going on there that you'd be interested in going and see, find out how much tickets are going to cost, buy you a ticket, get in. I mean, you're going to love it. Besides the paranormal stuff, I've not experienced any paranormal stuff when I've been in there. But yeah, it's beautiful inside the building. It's absolutely gorgeous inside. The whole building, inside and out, is beautiful. It's breathtaking, and I mean, you guys would like it. If you guys are into ghost stories, if you guys are into ghosts and paranormal stuff, you will like the Carolina Theater. You will. You should read up on that. If you guys now, if some of you love ghost stuff, read up on the Carolina Theater. Read up on Lydia, the Phantom Hitchhiker of Jamestown. Now that one I will do a video on next week probably. That's for another time. The Carolina Theater, downtown Greensboro, North Carolina, was built in the 1920s, haunted by 3 ghosts, opened October 31st, 1927. Nosferatu was the first black and white silent film shown there, which was made back in 1922. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of history to the theater. I mean that it's beautiful. I mean, if you guys ever get a chance, do check out the theater. Now I've been 3 times. I've not heard or seen anything in the theater. But not to say that y'all won't. I mean, but it's a beautiful theater. You should definitely check it out. Or if you guys don't want to go into the theater, I mean, you guys could just, drive past the theater and stop and park. If you guys don't want to go in, you guys could stop and sit in front of the theater, and you can see the theater. You can walk around. You can take pictures if you want. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful building. If you guys saw the video I uploaded last week of the theater, yeah, you see, that's what the Carolina Theater looks like. It's been there since the 20s. It's a beautiful building. But yeah, so that's it for now. That is all for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. So, for that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!